Alrighty, everybody, it's 3:30 almost in my time zone. We're actually really stretched. We got me, and then we got Europe represented here, and then all the way from
Hello.
Japan, it's Mium's first match. So say hi, everyone.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Um, Here, let me. I guess I'll start with Oxy. So passed forward in the first round after beating JJ. So your second opponent, how do you feel going into this match?
It's gonna be pretty hard, but yeah, I will do my best.
Perfect. And then let me grab and so just got a message from Mium. Since this is your first match in the tournament, how do you feel going forward into the tournament bracket? Of course, we got some.
頑張る。
Yeah.
なんて言うんだ。
Got some fun translation back and forth.
ーっこれで合ってんのかな、これで合ってなさそう。まあいいや。
She says she'll do her best, so
Like me.
perfect. Yeah. Alrighty then. Without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and get her started. So, Oxylen, are you ready?
I am ready, yes.
Okay. Miam, you ready?
OK。
Okay, perfect. I'll count you down and then we'll get started. So, get ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
な
Alrighty, pulling them into their own separate channels. And we'll go ahead and get this race all started. Alrighty, so of course a little bit of a language barrier. Mium doesn't speak English very well, and I don't speak Japanese very well. So without the help of one cat in a box and Queen Snow-Pea this time around, it is what it is. So anyway, like I said, Oxylen, this is his second match. The PBs here are pretty close compared to some of the ones we've seen in the first round, and even in the second round, although nothing is going to be closer than Schlongster versus Pixel, I'm sure, in terms of straight-up times. But, I mean, like we've seen time and time again, it only takes one mistake to, you know, fall a little bit behind. So, hopefully it'll be a good race. And just need to go ahead and make sure I ping Discord so everyone gets a nice little ding there. All right. So right now, Oxylen pulling ahead in Spiral Mountain. We'll see how well their PBs match up against each other as time goes on. But starting out pretty even. I mean, we've seen, you know, like... You know, it's like one's ahead, then the other, then the other, then the other, then the other. So, of course, anything can happen super early. Alright, both with pretty close-looking bottle skips, but... We're out of Spiral Mountain. A couple seconds apart from each other. So how's everyone's day so far? Normally, I don't eat lunch at work because I just don't eat in the morning, I don't eat in the afternoon, and then I'll have something when I get home. But because I got home from work, and all of a sudden I had to cast a race, I didn't have any time to get anything ready, so I did eat at work, but I got some garlic sausage and some crackers waiting in my kitchen for me once this race is over, and so I'm gonna, you know, as a mouse holds their crackers and just kind of eats it. I just can't wait. So far so good, glad it's the weekend. The weekend is good. I'm on day 5 out of 7, so I got 2 more days and then I get my weekend on Monday. Yeah, crackers and cheese. Low-key, very excellent meal. Although there's not much there, but I mean, you know. Yeah, it's just the way it kind of worked out. I'm covering for some people who are on vacation, and then I had a 4-day weekend last week because I worked from like Sunday to Monday. Or I worked from Sunday to Thursday, then I had Friday, Saturday off. And then I had Sunday, Monday off and worked from Tuesday to Saturday. So I guess it's a 6-day work week because I'm working Tuesday to Sunday, yeah. But it's just the way it works out. But I don't mind because I'm able to be productive when I have that many days in a row at work. But anyway, just waiting for those meat and crackers. Yeah, it is. I just, you know, it is what it is. I work super early anyway, so another day getting up early is you know, whatever. 6 to 2:30. Hey, Igor. Alright, they've stayed it pretty well in time with each other so far. A lot of the, you know, the termite hill, as well as a bunch of the triangle note nests on the hill. Sometimes they can be a little hard to pick up without losing, you know, a lot of your time, so... Oh. Mium missing an egg shot, having to go back. Alright, second time's the charm, so that'll pull Oxylen a little bit ahead. Oh, Oxylen missing the orange pad, though. If Mium can even up that loose end there. Yep, there we go, so that'll save a couple of seconds. Man, I really hate Conga's orange throwing. I mean, I know I'm just, like, slow. I don't know how to do it fast. So, I don't actually have the stats from the BK League, like, finals, but the way the bracket looks, I can't tell if Mium is first seed in this tournament or second seed. Probably either third or second, because I know Thunderful, Trep, and Mium all have sub 2 times, but I think out of them, I think Mium's is third amongst them with Thunder. Maybe Trep in first and Thunder in second. I actually don't remember. Let me bring up the leaderboard real quick. Wherever it is on my computer. Here it is. Sorry if I'm blocking anything from my OBS. Okay, so Thunderful with a 157.58 and Trep with a 157.19. So Trep, it definitely has the best time in the tournament, followed by Thunder and then Mium. But I'm not sure in which the order they placed in the BK League. Consistency is obviously a thing. It's not just about having a good time, right? Especially when you're doing, you know, races week after week, but... So either way, it's going to be a pretty epic tournament as we get on to the next rounds of winners and the later runs of losers. But Oxylen with a pretty solid Spiral Mountain. Or not Spiral Mountain, Mumbo's Mountain. It took me all of my energy to not say Mayhem Temple that I just said the wrong level again. But anyway, Oxylen finishing Mumbo's Mountain with a 731 and Mium with a 741, so small lead. And it looks like I got their timers slightly desynced, so let me just pause Mium for a second. Okay, now they're more even. Okay. Yeah, now they're good. Jolly Rogers is next, let's go. Nah. Whenever you say TTC, like, in your head, you're thinking, you know, you're saying with your voice, Treasure Trove Cove, right? But you're thinking in your head, TikTok clock. Never fails. Alright, so Mium doing, I believe, the optimal puzzle order. Clankers followed by TTC. Although I'm surprised Mium's opening TTC at all, because I thought Mium went for TTC early. You definitely say TikTok clock a lot by mistake. That's why I only say TTC. Because I know that if I translated the letters in my head, it would just turn into TikTok clock. I know that during the Banjo-Kazooie 100% Scramble tournament, Mium was going for Click Clock Wood early, and so after this, we'll see if see if she still decides to go for that. I haven't seen Mium do too much in streams, so I'm not sure what route she's decided to take for the tournament. Ooh, Oxylen missing the trap door to the brig. I guess you'd call it. Alright, we got one good quick dive. Two good quick dives. Very nice. Not very good RNG for the Jiggy, though. Just open it for safety. It's a good bet in a race. Especially because it doesn't save a whole lot of time. Alright, Mium actually does get the good RNG. So, Blubber is, Oh, Mium landed on the green Jinjo. But, yeah, good Blubber RNG. Oh, Mium goes for the chest beak bomb, too. That looked a little high. Ooh. Is that gonna hit the top? Is Banjo bouncing? Nope. Okay. A little bit messy there, but we made it out. Made it out without landing. That's what matters most. Yeah, that beak bomb always looks so scary. I'm sure it might be better than it looks. Because it's like, if you beak bomb slightly too low, then you end up crash landing. But if you do it too high, then you just don't get the Jiggy. Yeah, it was pretty sketchy. But like I said, at least she didn't land. Alright, Oxylen picking up the alcove Jiggy. Nice beak bomb up to the lighthouse. Alright, Mium following right behind, doing her beak bomb up now. Oh, having to beak bust though. Man, both of them have just been like absolutely slaying this TTC. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, obviously. But yeah, aside from a little stickiness on Mium's side, I think everything's been pretty good. Ooh, Oxylen definitely taking that safe. I picked up 2 health from those crabs. That'll be a little bit rough. He'll have to take some extra damage from the snippet later. Yeah. I mean, in terms of PB, like, Mium's 159 compared to Oxy's 202. Like, I feel Mium will probably just show better execution as the run goes on. And it's the little things that add up. Ooh, Oxylen fell off the tree. That's not super little. It's like as your fundamentals improve, you know, you save maximum 1.5 seconds or less on like very slight movement things, right? But when you're only like 10 seconds behind, that adds up really fast. Oh, that was so close from Oxylen. Alright, Mium did get the honeycomb though. So now it's like, you know, seconds. Ooh, but Mium missed the jiggy. Going around for a second swoop. Alright, so Oxylen taking damage leaving the chest there, but that was probably on purpose. Not gonna lie. I would have thought he'd take 1 more damage on the snippet crab. But I guess he can just take an extra one in the sandcastle. And Mium's gonna do the same. She has a lot of health as well. And by a lot, I mean 3. But, you know, in a race, sometimes it's good to play it safe if you're, like, unsure. Normally, the strats that, you know, your backup safety strats sometimes can come and bite you in the butt. Because, you know, you do those strats because, you know, oh, what if something happens? I need to, you know, be careful. But you're not as used to doing those movements as you are the main strat, and so, you know, your safety strat ends up failing, whereas if you just played as if you didn't need to be safe, you'd have been fine. Oxylen making it out just fine, though. Mium going for her death warp as well. Oh, the crab looked like it was going to walk away, but both of them came out on top. And by on top, I mean they died. Hello, Trophy Hunter Trophy. I am doing well. Kind of hungry, but when am I not kind of hungry? Am I right? I have hot dogs in my fridge too, but I don't have any hot dog buns, so and I don't really want to just eat hot dogs. Although I do have KD. That's Canadian macaroni and cheese for those not in the know. Craft dinner. And I could cut up some hot dogs into it. And put on some hot sauce. That sounds good too. Alright, Oxylen with a very good jump off the pipe, setting himself up for the good cycle. See if Mium can copy. Oh, Mium fell. Oh, that's rough. So, I was about to say Mium's cycle is going to be a little bit off, but Mium kind of does her own cycle. I don't know if I've ever seen Mium do, like, the regular, like, underwater clankers cycle. Add barbecue sauce and have some barbecue mac. I don't know, that just doesn't sound great. It sounds like it would be too sweet. Too sweet or too tangy, I don't know. For me, pasta and like barbecue sauce just doesn't go together. Ooh, Oxylen missed the key. I mean, Oxylen will be fine, I think. Gloop's gonna be in a weird cycle. Because it looked like Oxy tried to swim through the key in the one direction, but then, like, missed. Barbecue. Well, I mean, that's... I feel like that's different, almost. Because, well... See, when you said barbecue mac, I was thinking of, you know, putting just barbecue sauce on, like, mac and cheese like you would, like, ketchup. Rather than, you know, adding something barbecued into mac and cheese. Alright, I had a feeling Oxy was gonna surface there. Didn't quite get enough bubbles. I might have even, like, waited for another gloop bubble, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Like, barbecuing some, like, pulled pork or something and then throwing that in mac and cheese. Oh, Oxy, is he gonna get it? Oh my god, I can't believe he got that tooth cycle. That was insane. My store has, pork shoulders on sale this week for like buy one get one free, so I might have pulled pork in my future this week. I don't know, it sounds really good, so I haven't made it in a long time. My slow cooker has been collecting dust, I'm sure. Alright, so Oxylen missing a cycle on clankers from the from having to surface for the bubble. Actually, I'm not even sure he did miss a cycle. I mean, he must have. Because you, like, on the good cycle, you would, like, just barely make the tooth. So it was probably one behind. And then Mium with her underwater section. Plus, when she, like, got to the surface, the tooth just went down, so... She's probably a cycle behind Oxylen. From also falling at the beginning as well. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm not the cycle expert. Double header. Oh yeah. I was about to say I forgot about the race, but I just highlighted it earlier, like before I started this one, so... Ooh, nice bolt jump from Oxy, just barely making it up. I didn't have a chance to watch it because I was at work, but I saw that Chile came out victorious. Spoilers. It's just bracket. There's no S. Ooh, Oxylen almost falling. Okay, there we go. As far as I know, Pixel hasn't updated the one from this morning. Because I think Pixel's at work too. Now that he's off that degen schedule. Yeah, I was taking my break, like, right before they started. And so I saw, like, Spiral Mountain. But that was it. And I'm glad that Rag had Eric's come in and help out with commentary. Because I know he was saying that his voice was a little on the weak side from being sick recently. That's like the absolute worst when you need to, like, you know, do commentary and you just can't talk, because that's like, it's like you have well, you have two jobs. I guess the first is, you know, actually streaming the race, which is, you know, I want to say arguably the more important part, but I mean, a race without commentary is just, it's just sad is what it is. Not that much of the game is being talked about right now. But it's being enjoyed by all, I'm sure. They're actually still very close. They're both in the same room right now, so Mium's only a few seconds behind Oxylen. And I'm hoping it stays a banger. And thank goodness for, like, the first time. Actually, I don't know if it is the first time. I think both runners are on, for me anyway, both runners are playing on the same version. I think most of the races I've hosted for the BK League so far, like, one runner has been on Xbox and the other N64. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, Oxylen having some big problems with those mutant snippets there. Alright, Mium with a really good snippets though, so they're almost synced. Like, they're maybe like a second apart at this point. Okay, now Mium's slightly ahead, going into the water, so they're gonna be death warping out of the level pretty close. But like I said, it just takes one little thing, and I mean, that crab did not want to go down. I think Oxylen, I mean, I probably would have done the same thing, but I think Oxylen's egg was a little bit wrong angle. The way that you, like, stand on the platform in the center of that room is kind of weird to the eye. So from here, they're both going to be doing FP early. So we won't be seeing any bubble gloops until much later. Thank goodness, am I right? Because who really likes bubble gloop? Alright, and they are out of there. So, pretty rough clankers from both of them. I think Mium lost just over 30 seconds and Oxylen with 26, so... Definitely glad to be out of the, you know, quote-unquote water level. Even though BK doesn't really have a water level, I think that's probably the closest. I mean, aside from, like... I mean, I guess you don't do a whole lot of swimming in RBB, so... Alright, so Mium gets that token now instead of later. Oh, and shoots that now. Okay, so Mium with a few extra little routing choices. Makes the run to the flight pad slightly easier. And I'm not sure why the decision to get the Mumbo token behind the sarcophagus now. But I'm not sure what Mium's token route looks like. Ooh, Rargai aggroing in a little bit, but not close enough to mess it up. Alright, Oxylen in. Mium setting it up. Mium in. Alright, good FP early from Oxylen. And wow, 2 picture-perfect FP earlies. Honestly, you love to see it. I thought Oxylen was going to be like sliding off of the present box there. I swear that beak bust was more off the box than it was on the box. Right, and both of them looking down. Absolutely no water in view. Asmi would be proud. That's the only thing I can think of for Twinklies is Asmi hates water. Oh, missed note. Oh, and a missed egg. Okay. I don't have audio for Mium's stream, so... Those eggs looked like they were gonna work, but without me hearing the ding ding ding, you never know. Anything could happen. Ooh, that looks very low, but it works. Perfect. Then again, I don't really know what... I guess even if it is, like, super low, I mean, we saw Pixel with, like, the world's lowest YOLO star the other day. And he still made it work, so... This race is too close. Yes, it is. It's really nice seeing close races like this because, you know, it's really hype. You know, you're watching them do difficult movement or hard tricks or, you know, even just running from point A to point B. And when they're at the same spot, it's like, oh, yeah, this is so close. But as a commentator, it's kind of a double-edged sword because it's... I mean, it's a little easier for a game like BK where there's no information. It's all just watching the runners move around. But when you have to watch both streams at the same time and kind of pick apart what each of them are doing, it's really hard to like pay attention. You know what I mean? Like it's easy to see 2 streams, but it's hard to watch 2 streams. Like really watch. That's why whenever people host booter matches for me, you know, whenever I'm, you know, watching back the races or like clipping things or anything, I always hear, you know, man, how does GDO even do this? It's like, I've just done it a lot. Oh, nice. Ooh, yeah, Oxylen, I'll have to use another feather for that one. That looks... Wow. I cannot believe Mium hit that second to last snowman she just did without using a feather. That looked like it was coming clear for his face. We need the chaos of Novice Tourney. See, novice tourney is like the opposite problem. Like, the novice tourney is fun to watch because it's fun to watch runners get better. Like, there's two kind of races in novice tourney. It's like, you know, the first couple rounds are like absolute blowouts because you get, you know, runners that have, you know, 220s versus the 3-hour times kind of thing. And so it's like you can practically like guarantee the match is you know, over once it starts. Unless like there's a incredible upset and someone dies. But I mean, throughout the course of the tourney starts with an entry point, right, of a certain time. But there's nothing that says, you know, runners are handicapped if they beat that time over the course of the tournament. So, I mean, it's entertaining to see people play in tournaments because they're racing and, you know, a lot of the time it's for fun. There's, like, no prize on the line except for glory. And, you know, VIP status in Banjo Race. But watching people who want to, like, do well in the novice tournament practice and PB is really exciting. Like, and I was one of those people too. Like, when I started in the first novice tournament, I think my PB was something like, I don't remember if I'd upgraded from my my mid 230 time or something like that, or if I had my 223 by then or something like that. But I went into the novice tournament with a pretty bad time, and I ended up coming out of it in third with a 213. And then Schlongster and Gage ended up knocking me out. And they got first and second, so it's super exciting, like, just being able to, like, you know, just practice and hone and yeah. And in novice tournaments, you do see a lot of PBs during the tournament matches too, and that's really exciting. Seeing people get those chonky PBs when they, like, put in work. Especially with resources now from, like, you know, Asmi's boot camp that he has going on. Like, he's only done a few levels for it. But, I mean, even if you have, like, you know, a quote-unquote bad time, you can still practice using the boot camp strats and stuff, and maybe don't be, like, you know, because you haven't played the game as long. So, maybe you wouldn't scrutinize your times as much as he has, like, you know, instead of getting this time so many times in a row, maybe cut it back and, like, add a few seconds to it kind of thing. And so that way you can kind of gate your progress a little bit. And then when you're ready to move on to the next level, you can kind of come back to it. It's basically a blueprint for how to practice, right? I mean, a lot of people will just do full run through the levels and not really focus on the small things. But if you do nothing but focus on the small things and then add those small things together, right? You can kind of build consistency, which is probably the most important thing when it comes to, like, racing. But I mean, especially in speedrunning, because if you can pull off like a 210 time, you know, or a sub 2 even, or any time really, but you can only do it once, and then 50, you know, 1 out of 50 times, and the other 49 you're just resetting in Mumbo's Mountain or TTC. Then you forget how to play the late game, so yeah. I mean, there's certain parts of the game where that stuff is useful, like certain setups. Like, you know, getting the termite Jiggy on top of Mumbo's mountain, right? Oh my god, that's exactly synced. Oh, that feels so good to watch the synced loading zone and the Jiggy Jig. Ooh, Oxylen missing a note. But I think the only really important things in BK, like, is, you know, just camera angles. Know when to press the C buttons kind of thing. How many times to flap. Stuff like that. As you do, like, consistency training with boot camp kind of thing, your general movement will get better, I'm sure. Because it's like, you know, you practice gobies, you practice gobies, you practice gobies for, like, you know, whatever. You complete all his homework assignments. But a lot of those mechanical parts will transfer to other levels, even if the strats aren't the same. Yeah. Okay, I was like, man. Oh my god, Mium. Dude, I thought Mium was gonna miss that last slalom. That was, like, really close. Oh, we got another almost sync Jiggy Jig. I thought Oxylen was gonna lose the race, not gonna lie, but I didn't notice that Oxylen got all 4 of the notes by Waz's Cave earlier on, whereas Mium saved the 2 for... Mium saved the other 2 for the foot race. Man, this race is so close. I mean, we're still only 40 minutes in. We're not even halfway. Oh my god, look at that. They're synced again. Except now they're, like, actually, like... I think they're synced to the frame while they're swimming. They're taking damage at the same time. It's like, yeah, you look at the stream and you're like, man, did I accidentally copy the same runner's screen 2 times? Alright. We're at a Freeze Easy Peak exactly synced. Hey, Snopey. Welcome. Alright, time for MMM early. I saw Mium was practicing it before the race started. I'm sure it's like one of those things that Oxylen hopefully has put a bunch of practice into. Ooh. Alright, they're both out. Let's see, attempt number 1 from Mium and Oxy. Oxy a little bit behind, missing that one jump up. Alright, Mium gets late frame. Oxy also gets late frame. And I know Oxylen likes to buffer all his inputs. Sync entrance, calling it now? Probably not. Depends on how their twirlies go. Alright, Mium's in. I haven't been watching Oxy set up, but he's on his last twirly. And Oxylen's in. Very nice MMM earlies. Merly. Just gotta like combine the M's and the early. Yeah, first try MMM early is nice. Because, I mean, obviously it's a huge time loss to have to do it again. Hey there, Eric's. Thanks for joining Rag earlier on commentary. I know he was worried about his voice going. And yeah, they were exactly synced leaving Freezeezy Peak. It was pretty nutty. Like, from grabbing the orange Jinjo to leaving after the honeycomb, the death warp, it was all like perfectly synced. Alright, let's see what kind of napper skip we have. Oh, Mium takes off! Alright, well, picks up the Jiggy in the air, so I guess that's one way to skip the Jiggy dance. Alright, Oxylen with a little bit quicker napper skip. And teleports the door. Ooh, I thought Oxylen was gonna get a... Can't stop yawning. I thought Oxylen was gonna get smacked by the Teehee in the maze. But it was low enough, I guess. Alright, let's see how their pots go. Oh, not so great so far for Oxylen. Go in. Nothing but net. Alright, good graveyard from Mium. They missed out calling him Sir Spooks. It had been done. It had been done. They already have an enemy in the game called Sir. Because, like, once you do a second one, right? Once you do a second one, they gotta just keep it going for the meme, right? Ooh, Oxylen's cycle's gonna be a little bit off. Oh, recovered. Sir Yum Yum. Just every level has a Sir. Ooh, I thought he was gonna get knocked off the glass there for sure. That skeleton was incredibly nice to Mium. Like, I thought he was gonna, like, turn and stop moving for sure. Sir Pex-a-Lot? What are Pex-a-Lot? You talking about the Cluckers from Click Clock Wood? Sir Clucker. What's our MMM, sir? Or not MMM, our Mamba's Mountain. MM. That'd be Sir Big Butt. Dude, imagine like the bull, you know, Big Butt. Except he wears a top hat. Sir Big Butt. All these Sir enemies have to wear top hats as well. They don't necessarily have to have X's on them. Obviously, because, you know, we need to know where to beak bomb into the Sir Slush. Captain Conga? Yeah, but that doesn't start with Sir. I mean, we can add a whole captain line as well. Oh, I thought Mium was gonna hit that white key by accident. Man, Mium always does this, and it just makes me, like, cringe a little bit. Is hitting those white keys between the black keys. It's just like, ugh. It's like every beak bust looks like it's gonna miss, and then it doesn't. Yeah. It's like Shadow fully on one key, except the pixel of Shadow, right? It's like it's fully on, but not. Alright, Ghost's in really good positions for both of them. I almost thought that Ghost on Oxylen's side wasn't even gonna aggro. But then it did. Mium lost some time. I mean, both of them have lost time, to be honest. But, I mean, to use Freeze Easy Peak as a guide, they both left Freeze Easy Peak at like 40 minutes, 31-ish seconds. But Mium left at plus 52 seconds, and Oxylen left at plus 26, or plus 37 seconds. So, I mean, their early games are comparable. Like 20 seconds off. Which, I mean, just goes to show Oxylen's potential. Like, I'm sure, like, you know, Oxy's leaving the early levels only, you know, 20 seconds or 15 seconds behind Mium's PB. Yet his PB is 3 minutes worse. So, right now, Oxylen's best possible time is showing a 1:59.19. So, he definitely has a lot of time to save later down the line. And I'm pretty sure the times I have above their screens are their real PBs. The leaderboard on speedrun.com shows 2:02.25, but I see that Oxylen's splits show 2:02.26. So there might be just a discrepancy with his splits, and it got retimed for the leaderboard. Oh my god, cheap viewers! Who could resist? So yeah, if Oxylen keeps it up, he'll definitely be on Be on pace for a sweet PB. Oh, and speaking of giant time saves, Oxylen actually has a 50-second time save in Mad Monster Mansion over his PB, so ooh, that's rough. Okay, being extra careful around the whip crack there. Alright, Mium's out of there. Oxy's out of there. Went from plus 26 to minus 14. So, definitely saved most of the time he had. Mium bled just a little bit of time in MMM, but not a bad MMM by any means. Just some memes in the napper room. Not having to grab the napper jiggy in flight would have been good. I guess you could say. Alright, Mium ahead by seconds as they both come to the reset. So far, pretty exciting. It's going to be interesting to see if they sync up again. But this is where the hard levels start, so we'll see if Oxylen can keep up with Mium's pace through the difficult half of the game. Gobies is definitely no slouch. Not only because you take like your entire health bar in like the first section of the level. Any cheap viewers? Nah. Everyone here is a premium viewer, for sure. Like that Banjo Joker card emote. You paid a lot to watch the stream. Yeah, cash under the table. Yeah, I last time I was on 7TV, I added like I don't know how many emotes I added, like 50 or 60 stupid emotes. But I found a lot of fun banjo ones that people made. A lot of it was just character portraits talking, but some of them were Oh, Oxylen missed. Alright, not even going for another attempt. Oxylen's just going straight for the backup. Mium, however, makes it in with 1 health, so she's gonna have to health up on the the mini grabber or whatever they're called. Yeah, it always sucks to see people get like the zip, but not the zip through the wall. I don't know if Oxylen meant to take that damage or not. But either way, they're both kind of at the same health, so evens the playing field ever so slightly. Man, the angle that everyone shoots to get like the eggs to go into the head there, it always looks so weird. And yet it works every time. Oh, I forgot. We get to see Mium's cool looking strat for Gobies in a sec. When she gets to the next Sphinx head. It's like the highlight of Gobi's TVH. I remember the first time I saw it during the Scramble tournament. Of course, now that I said all this, she's not going to do it. But I remember during the Scramble tournament when she did it, I was like, what? And everyone was like, yeah, only she does that. Like, oh my god, that's so cool looking. Alright, Oxylen with the C up. Sorry, this isn't Banjo-Tooie. No first person egg shooting for you. Yeah, classic. Ooh, Oxylen actually grabbing the last note before losing control. Very nice. Mium's now one matching pyramid ahead of Oxylen. The last egg cracked. Or the first egg cracked. Oh, that almost looked so sick. Still, I love the way it looks. Shoot all the eggs and then you jump into the platform. And all the eggs just kind of go in at the same time. Looks so cool. Oh well, there's still one more opportunity to make it work. This strat, which is probably faster though, jumping on the platform and then shooting the eggs and then jumping down to the flight pad. But I mean, you gotta weigh out the the Ancient One statue hadn't risen yet. I don't think I've ever seen it rise like after taking off in flight. That's kind of funny. Man, after seeing that, I just forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Mium going at C up too. The double C up. Classic times 2. Alright, Mium to the last flight section. I guess not the last flight section, there's still one more. The middle flight section. That was a really close beak bomb. I mean, I think she'll be fine. She'll stay in the air for this. Grab the Jiggy and all that, but I feel like she lost some time flapping over instead of beak bombing right away. Alright, good water pyramid clip. And now we see Oxylen doing the same thing here. Oh, missed the rock. Just barely, though. Landing pretty rough. So Oxylen's going to lose a lot of time over Mium here, not being able to clip into the pyramid. Plus, he's going to have really low health here. But, I mean, you can grab some health inside the water pyramid as well. Or you can just kill this hand right here, but... Oh, yeah, or there's the beehive, which I think is the... best option, because it's, you know, 3. And you don't use gold feathers, which is probably the most important part. Alright, good jumping on the pyramid from Mium. I always suck at, like, that initial jump. Wait, what? Did Oxylen accidentally fall off? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I totally missed it. Gonna watch the VOD? Okay. You'll have to let us know. Alright, me and having to do one last backup ancient one. Not sure which one she missed. Maybe the first one. I don't remember. Alright, sizing up health to be able to do the last death strat on the sand. Okay, and now while Mium's doing this not so difficult part, we can see Oxylen's pyramid. Oh. Oh no, he fell off in the dead end. Oh, well, at least it's like right at the end. Betrayed by muscle memory. Oh, rip, he did the strat that you do at the end of the level. Oh, that's that's so terrible. Yeah, he jumped down like it was the end of the level. Yeah, that's rough. At least he remembered to, like, go back up instead of running down to the sand. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, so yeah, Mium doing the right movement. I hope he doesn't try and... I hope he got all the notes on the pyramid. You know, because if he's doing the movement, then I'm sure he would grab all of them, but... if he didn't, then that's just, like, a really easy spot to forget notes. Alright, Mium with the Death Warp, and she's gonna be out of there. Woo! I don't... Oxylen, please. I don't think he was, he didn't believe... he didn't believe in the strat. Still made it to the flight pad, though. Alright, well, hopefully he lands here, then. Okay. So it should have, what, like, 84? I think that's right. Because then by the time you're done here, there's 6 more, so it's 95 notes. Yeah, so he's got the right notes. But he has to do this stupid jump here. But performs it expertly. Alright, like I said, pretty rough gobies. Super easy to come by. So yeah, Oxylen lost about a minute 50 in that gobies. Yet, still on PB pace. Yeah. once you get into like that triggered state where you just like you're in your own head kind of thing, I know some people have a hard time getting rid of it, especially when you're in a race. I personally find that feeling a little bit freeing, because when you're in a race and like you know that the playing field is as even as it can be, like say you know that your opponent is behind you, or you don't know what's going on in the race, but you've been playing really well. There's a lot of jitters and shakes and stuff like that. Yeah. Oxylen hits chat with the old kill me. But the moment that I know that I'm probably behind my opponent, the urge to like do really well just kind of goes away. Because the worst thing that can happen is, well, not the worst thing that can happen, but if nothing goes wrong for my opponent, I'm probably losing. And if I play the best I can, I'm behind, right? So even if I do as best as I can do, if we both play to our ability, then you just lose. So finishing a race with the it is what it is mentality is kind of nice in a way. Just because it's you just sigh, slump back in your chair, and just play as well as you can. There's no pressure to like perform well at that point. I mean, obviously you do want to perform well, but you know that if you lose, you've done all you can. Hey, one cat in a box, thanks for the raid. Both Banjo runners I spoke of earlier, like a prophecy, have appeared before me. I mentioned before the race that you and Snopey were of great assistance to me during the Scramble tournament. I don't have any plans on redeeming text-to-speech. Oh, hell yeah, cat. Being able to speak Japanese is a handy talent that I wish I had. I mean, level 35 scrub, 99 mafia boss. It's all good. Both equally valuable in my heart. And incredibly helpful. It's a hard job when your best friend is Google Translate. What is that smell? Must be Asmi. Ooh, I thought Oxylen wasn't going to make that jump up there. That was very close. Mium shooting an egg forward. Oh, just to get this health. I didn't realize Mium was on such low health. And obviously coming into this room with 2 health is pretty risky if you accidentally like mess up some movement. You get hit by one of the Chompas. Oh my god, Oxylen, no! Oh man, he got wombo comboed by those boomboxes. Yeah, that's Oxylen's gotta watch it. Oh my god, I can't believe Oxylen did that. I mean, the dude is like never fully in the corner, so I guess you're safe, but oh my god, I would have absolutely killed that guy for health. Oh my god. This race is getting really intense. Oxylen being extra careful to not fall off the box and straight into the sailor dude. Alright, Oxylen doing the same strat. I kind of like that. Yeah, giving me a heart attack too. Like, yikes. Alright, but at least he's got lots of health now, so... Oh, you've been de-rusting this week? Very nice. Didn't touch the game for 2 months. That's a big mood. I've found myself, like, playing Banjo-Tooie when I'm really bored. But I should be, like, streaming it. Yeah, Asmi's been practicing a lot anyway, so you don't count. You're always keeping your skills up with boot camp, so... We know how it is. We know how it is. Yeah, Tooie Rando's been really fun. I've been doing testing for QQQQ. And so... Sorry, not Q. I meant to say JJJJ. I don't know why I said Q. Like, in my head, I was like... I always say, like, way too many J's because, you know, there's JJ4824 or whatever the numbers are, right? And so I just, you know, he's JJ. And then there's JJLRT or whatever his name is. Sorry, JLPT. I don't know why I said LRT. JLPT. Yeah. Everyone likes J's, you know? Japanese language proficiency test. Perhaps, perhaps. I don't know. I would imagine no, though. Oh, no, Oxylen fell off. Alright, gonna be going around, though. Short detour. Not a huge time loss grabbing those. Alright, Mium successfully duped Snacker. Oh, I thought Oxylen was gonna fall off again at the corner. He, like, stopped moving for, like, For like a moment. A quick fraction of time. Just enough time for everyone to notice and, you know, give that. But then it was all okay. Alright, Mium misses the gold feather, but finishes with a, not a bad RBB. That was a nice beak bust into the oily water. Obviously meant to get into Talon Trot, but a little too far away from the surface, or from the edge, I mean. Alright, I feel like this hasn't been a bad RBB from Oxylen. Some shenanigans at Boombox and falling off the fence near the end was a little bit rough, but it's interesting that Mium turns to like face the screen before jumping up on that leaf. Oh no, Mium fell off! She wasn't quite in yet. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay, made it up. Okay, take two. Go further back this time. Okay, there we go. That was not a friendly leaf jump. Oh no, Oxylen. Okay, that was rough too. Oxylen just likes to take those dips in the water, you know. It's refreshing. It's a refreshing dip, you know. All right. Oxylen hits the gold feather. And now he's out. Saved a little... Lost a little bit of time, but saved a little more time than the Gobi's Valley, for sure. I guess didn't save any time at all, but lost much less. Let's just say that. Alright, let's see Oxylen's leaf jump. Oh, almost. I looked a little far out, but second try. That was a much faster leaf jump. How do we hold a controller again? I mean, like I said, your leaf jump was much, much cleaner. Ask Gogo. No, don't ask Gogo. There's a list of people that you shouldn't ask. All the people in the Banjo speedrunning community who have gigantic hands. And Gogo. You remember asking people how to skip text? Yeah, just press the L button. Or simply hold it down with a rubber band. That is the elevated way of being. Yeah, I'm just glad that it's just accepted. Because yeah, if it wasn't, I would have stopped speedrunning Banjo-Tooie a long time ago. Because my poor wrist would have twisted itself into oblivion. Hey, Clinap. I cancel text by like pressing the L button into my leg. And so having to do it so much in Tooie is just like, you know, you have to like really like twist it in there kind of thing if I'm not sitting with my legs crossed. But obviously I can't sit with my legs crossed for 4 hours in a 100% run, or even 3 hours, you know? So that's why I started using a rubber band. Yeah, but they only affect shortcuts on your console, and even if you do trigger them, it's like whatever. The shortcuts are just for like quick cheats anyway. And I guess it does show you your info, but once trackers are available that are easy to use, that'll be less useful. Yeah. But I just make sure to not press the D-pad. Hey, Schlong. It was much closer earlier. Yeah, the two were absolutely synced, leaving Freezeezy Peak. But both of them had an MMM of all time. Yeah, and then Oxylen just absolutely gobiesed to death. Alright, but they're both going to be in summer together, so... Let's see, Mium split on finishing spring 124.24, and Oxylen finished spring at 125.56. So it's about a minute and a half difference. And I was about to say, oh my god, Mium lost so much time on Click Clock, but Mium's PB probably does Click Clock Wood early. That's why there's such a huge time loss there. Oh, plus the leaf jump shenanigans. It was a really rough leaf jump. Can't forget that. Yeah, Gobies is absolutely ruthless. But yeah, when I did my AGDQ or SGDQ 2E run, I was actually really worried about the chat, or like, you know, people making a big deal about the rubber band over the N64 button. And so I actually took it off for that run and just canceled text normally. Because I was like, will it look bad if I'm, you know, if I have an N64 with a rubber band on it? And so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take it off. So I can't remember if I took it off and put it in my pocket or if I wore it around my wrist or something like that. Yeah, but I mean, in my, I thought some people would argue that that's part of the skill of playing the game is being able to move your hands to skip text with the L button. And there's, validity to that. Yeah. So, I just decided to play it safe. Watch BK for text skipping skills. Yeah, there's not that much text in BK though. I mean, there's a lot of text you have to skip, but not like Banjo-Tooie. But I mean, half the text you skip in Banjo-Tooie is cutscenes where you're already not playing the game anyway. And there's usually a cutscene following the text, so you don't start moving again right away. So there's less pressure, I guess, to skip text fast. I mean, in 100%, sure. But I was running any percent. Which at the time was, like, I think my run finished in, like, 46 something. Oh, I was talking about BT. I was trying to make the point that skipping text in BK is a lot harder than skipping text in BT. Because in BK, you have to skip text and then move right away. Whereas in Banjo-Tooie, there's usually a cutscene on either side of the text. So you have lots of time to move your hand into place and skip it. And a lot of the times where you have to skip text, you usually have to skip more than one line of text. So they kind of come in clusters. So anyway, long story short, the rubber band saved me from getting carpal tunnel in my wrist. Sorry for the silence. I just started watching the runs. You kind of get in, take a sip of water, and then you just like start watching them, and you're like, ah, yes, I'm watching some BK. It's nice every now and again just becoming a viewer. Alright, let's see if the acorn hitboxes will strike again for Mium. Grabbing that acorn, like, with that kind of camera angle, out of the air, like, the one that's floating in the middle of the circle, is, like, it's always really nice to see. Especially since Banjo's model can be, like, inside the acorn. And you'll still, like, not grab it. You missed the BT Hundo tourney? Banjo-Tooie Hundo is seeing somewhat of a resurgence. But not enough that I think it'll get enough people for a tournament. I don't know, I saw more than 2 people. I'm sure Moose could be convinced to join. that was a good Tourney, Tui. Ah, we all knew what you meant. It was a good old Tui time. Well, that's why I highlight all of the VODs. Just in case someone wants to like go back and listen to them like podcast style. There were some wild commentary matchups for that tournament too. Like I think there were a few matches that had like 3 commentators on them. Like I know you did some commentary. Toucans did some commentary. Connor did some commentary, I think. Oh. Is this gonna work? Oh yeah. It looked like Mium just kind of moved around. Yeah, even Steve. Yeah. Being able to like stay, you know, on for a 4.5-hour race kind of takes more than one person. It's really hard to be able to not just get lost when you're watching one person who's 20 minutes ahead of another. You know, 3 hours into a 4-hour, 45-minute race. Def top 3 tourneys. I don't know if I'd put it top 3. I think the top tourney, in my opinion, was the first any percent tournament. I would always put that one first. And then after that, probably, I don't know, I'd probably put the Memer Boards tournament second. That was a good tournament. Bingo is always fun. Caudell's no DCW tournament was a fun tournament too to be in. I mean, I know there was some Tui biases. I guess I will interject and say one of my favorite tournaments was the first novice tournament as well. Yeah, BTCS was really good, but Mumbo has like absolutely like no whatever the word I'm trying to look for is to make another one. Interest. Thank you. Whoa! That was a weird angle from Oxylen. Yeah, Mumbo's on the DK64 rando train. Alright, let's see how Mium's winner clip goes. Gets the honeycomb, very nice. Oh no! Okay, luckily she had a feather. And looked like a weird angle, but made it out. Very nice. Yeah, like I said, first novice tournament, I would definitely put up there in top 5. Maybe top 3. Maybe. No FFM. Yeah, least favorite tournament? I don't know. I probably wouldn't call out anyone. Probably the one tournament that's been like scrubbed from the history of Banjo Race. Like I'd have to put that one in by default. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Okay, Mium gotta reset the bees. Hopefully we're not gonna be seeing a repeat of what happened the other day. I gotta say though, there's a big difference between the tournaments that I host versus the tournaments I play in. They're fun for different reasons. Oh no, Oxylen missed the honeycomb. Luckily, Oxylen had a lot of extra feathers too, so we'll see if he gets the second clip here. Secret community lore. Yeah, it was a special tournament, all right. Special that we, want to keep secret. Banjo Race was in its edgy phase. Yeah, something like that. I gotta say, I gotta give one honorable mention to a tournament though. The Mumbo's Mountain 100% trotless tournament was a really fun time because there were so many matches that were ended like less than a second apart. See, Damageless was really fun, but it was like, some of the matches were, an hour and a half. Some of the matches were 3 minutes. And so it sucked when it took like a week for 2 people to schedule their race, and then it was over like by Ticker's Tower, like. And yeah, that's the secret tournament I'm talking about, Snowpea. That's the tournament that got scrubbed. I didn't save any of the VODs from that tournament. Yeah, Damageless was a fun idea, just the execution of it was kind of memey. But yeah, I mean the N64 trotless one. There were a lot of matches that were super duper close. And I mean, I only like remember that because when I was going through the Banjo Race clips making shorts, there was a lot of clips of runners finishing less than like a second apart from each other. And it was a really easy tournament for people to like participate in because the matches were only like a few minutes long, right? So Go-Go soft locking on Jinjos. It sounds familiar. Alright, nice RBA section from Mium. Oxylen missed the token, I didn't notice that. But yeah, there's a lot of good memories. That's why I started making the shorts, because it's just like I like to spread things out. So it like, you see a lot of things and you go, oh yeah, I remember that tournament. Like I still think I have a couple clips left from like the second bingo tournament. I think I'm out of most of my early clips. I haven't done a shorts in a while, but most of the clips are from Scramble now. Scramble, Booter 3, and this tournament, I guess. Yeah. Like I was saying in the last race, I'm just over halfway done clipping the finals matches. So I'm hoping to have the Booter 3 highlights for the finals done by the end of the month, but I won't hold any promises. Alright, so Oxy down one Jiggy or one Mumbo token over Mium, so gonna have to grab one more extra. But luckily there's the one in the back of the skull. I'm sure there's all sorts of backup tokens. That was a nice shot to the Croc. Definitely saved time over Mium going up to the Croc. He needs all the seconds he can get. Yeah, I'll probably start transferring some of the matches from this tournament over to YouTube this evening. I went and highlighted all the ones that have happened so far before this race, so I'll probably end up making a highlight of this race, and then I'll just transfer them all. Yeah. One tournament that I always forget happened is the BK Rando tournament. TSR did a pretty good job on that one. Hello, Judah Allen. We love BK too. To varying degrees. Chatter. The DKR tourney was a fun one. Oh, Mia missed the Croctus. Okay, there we go. Brack really wanted to join that tournament, but I told him no. Because he hasn't done a BK run. And I was like, you're not going to do a run because he's just a DKR speedrunner, so he would just steamroll everyone. A Smash tourney on Banjo Race? But everyone has to play as Banjo? Or K. Rool? To determine the best Banjo player in the Banjo community? No, Duck has played a lot of Banjo as well. I was gonna say, plus I can beat Schlongster at Ultimate. But not as Banjo. I've played like 1 hour of Banjo total. Damn, I'm already throwing hands. Is this gonna happen? Probably not. You play the XBLA version of this game? Can you even get the XBLA version of this game anymore? I would like to say so too, Asmi, but I don't know. The rare replay is the XBLA version. Banjo 500%. Gogo is the only one who would finish. I'm sure there's lots of people who would finish. But, like, that is if more than Go-Go signed up, right? Under 24 hours? Probably not. Because I know Nuts and Bolts 100% is pretty rough. Yeah, Go-Go held a Grunny's Revenge tournament. I would love to see a Grunny's Revenge tournament again. That game has a really fun-looking speedrun, but the way that the graphics look, like the camera angle, it's hard to look at without giving me a headache. And Go-Go is like low-key banned from hosting tournaments until he's able to actually like host runs. No audio. This seems like a close-ass race. Oh boy. Pixel openingly saying we can shit-talk him. That's a good clip name. Two different runners' feeds. Yeah, Oxylen is still pretty close behind Snopey though. Or not behind Snopey, behind Mium though. I got too many things to focus on here. I am winning. I read that in Waluigi's voice. Even though I kind of said it in Wario's voice. Alright, we got no washies from Mium. We got one last attempt at a washi from Oxylen, though. Rowan Atkinson in Rat Race. I forgot he was in Rat Race. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. John Cleese is great in that movie, too. As the eccentric millionaire. Alright, just like I thought. Oh, I was like, oh my god, he's one more token short, but I forgot there's one right here. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen Rat Race. I don't even remember it coming out in theaters. I just remember legally obtaining it one day and then never watching it, and then I did eventually. Can you do this race but with Banjo-Tooie? Doing BK 100% but in Banjo-Tooie is quite the feat. You wouldn't download a garage door. Literal picture questions could determine the race. It would probably have to be 2 picture questions, but you're right. Less than a minute difference. What are the top Banjo showcases? Oh, I don't know. I just kind of add the showcases to the playlist and just forget about them. Probably the TASes. mean, Hyper's TAS was pretty good too. But Ring Rush has made some good-ass TASes. The low moves TAS was probably my favorite one of his, for sure. Yeah, low moves is, like, I love watching challenge run TASes, you know? The strat in Chili Billy was, like, so good. Oh, Mium's getting absolutely destroyed by these Yumbilies. Yumbilbies. I think she's doing well enough to be able to do fine, though, but... The latest BK task? Probably... This was, yeah, a long time ago. The Australian Yumblies. They're not upside down. Oh yeah, I think I wasn't there for that stream. That was you that hosted that, right? And then Gogo did commentary. Oh, okay. How long was it? Like, probably close to 3 hours? It was over 3 hours. Oh my god. Was that like the first world record that was on SDA or something? Yeah. Those runs are always good. When I was in high school, I watched a lot of SDA runs. Segmented Majora's Mask speedrunning was like I loved watching segmented runs of everything. And I mean, even now, like, I think segmented runs are cool as heck because, you know, they're really good because they're done in segments, but at the same time, it's like they're just, like, back then you had to watch them in multiple parts. I feel like I would want to rather watch a segmented run if it was, like, spliced into one part, you know? Not like a cheated task, but like... And I know what, you know, cheated task, quotation mark. Cheated speedrun is what I meant. But, yeah, segmented runs are like... I mean, back then, segmented runs are worse than RTA runs are now, so... Just shows how, strats have evolved. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you never saw the result? Yeah. Yeah, Asmi eating good. Alright, we're at Furnace Fun. Anything could happen still. Oxylen right behind, gonna be going into Furnace Fun. Oxylen, unfortunately not on PB pace anymore, but still could, like, come close. Currently on a 2:03:03 pace. Mium's doesn't have a best possible time, so... But Mium's plus 315, so probably on pace for like a 2:02:35 currently. Any pictures? We're about to see. Alright, here we go. Mium got a picture question! Uh-oh! Suddenly it got a little bit closer. Alright, Mium running to the backup square. Oxylen approaching the first death square. Alright, Mium's second death square. It's a grunting question! Oh, she got it wrong! Okay, good. Okay, Mium's out. However, Oxylen gets the question wrong. Regular question. We're now really close. Mium doesn't split on Furnace Fun, so we won't know. I think Mium splits on Dingpot, so we're gonna see what the time is. But this is really close. It comes down to Grunny. She chose baked beans, slightly more unlikely that with tuna and salted than tuna and salted. Also, I gotta say the best decision I made was to add that sad hamster to the 7TV emotes. Oh no, Mium! Dingpot text. Every little thing now. Alright, Oxylen got Dingpot skip. Here we go. Looking at the times, Oxylen is currently 10 seconds behind Mium. Oxylen really low on feathers, though. I didn't see what Mium was at, but I guess we're about to see right here. Okay, Mium has slightly more, so this is so insanely. Yeah, it could come down to a Jinjo skip for sure. Okay, Oxylen getting lots of feathers here, very good. Love to see it. Ooh, that was a bad angle. Okay, both eggs hit Grunny. That's good. Oh no! Oxylen! Oh, that was 2 feathers gone. Okay. 1 beak bomb. Oh, Mium's aiming down! Oh my god! Oh my god. That would have been terrible if Mium missed. Oh, Mium did miss a beak bomb? Okay. Well, if Mium missed again, that would have really sucked. Oh my god, they're so close. This is where it comes down to right here, probably. Alright. Both of them get it! Oh, wait, no. Wait, didn't... Oh, yeah, both of them go... Wait, Mium's was kind of glitched, though. Alright, good shots from Oxy. I can't hear Mium's eggs. Oh, no, that was a missed one! She's gonna have to go back for that statue! Oh, she got hers at a slightly different time. Oh, right, the egg. Oh, she did crack the egg. Oh my god, it's so close. Just making sure their times are synced. Oh, their timers aren't synced. Mium's slightly ahead. Here. Okay. Mium's still slightly ahead, but I'm gonna let it play out. Come on. I'll be able to tell you. I'll watch their timers. I can't even pay attention to their stream. Alright, Mium definitely finished. Oh my god. Oxylen choked right at the very end. Oh my god. Oh my
惜しかったんじゃないでしょう
god,
か
you guys. Oh my god, that was so incredibly close. You guys, you finished 3 seconds apart. 3
3 seconds.
seconds. And unfortunately, Oxylen, it was Mium.
I
Mium
know.
took it.
I
Yeah.
know. GG. My run is
Lucky.
terrible.
Oh my
スイさん
goodness. Let me,
どうですか
who the hell won Pixel? It was, Mium. Let me, oh god.
Let's see.
Cat, Snopey, are either of you able to jump in here? I feel like I have more to say than I can, type up.
どうなんだろうどっち勝ったんだろう実際のところ。わからん。
Okay, I guess I guess I'll start with I guess I'll start with you, Oxy. You guys had you were watching the stream the whole run, I imagine, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
That was crazy close
Yeah.
until Gobies, I know.
Yeah. Seeing you guys both synced in Mad Monster not Mad Monster Mansion, in Freeze Easy Peak. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally dragged in a audio to my thing. Yeah, it was absolutely insane. There was one thing you did that I wanted to ask about though, and oh, I can't remember what it was. No, I can't remember. It's gone. My brain
so much
is
happened, I need to
my brain
chill
is a
for that.
honeypot. Huh?
So much happened.
Yeah, there was a lot of happenings. Let me type something up for Mium here.
I know my clunkers was terrible. I know my Gobies was awful. I felt Gobi clip and then I don't know what I did, but I muscle memory, you know. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that you did that. I saw you, flying up, and all of a sudden we were like, what happened?
I didn't know
right?
how to catch up quickly that. Yeah, I just jumped like if I was at the end. I'm not used to the normal strat, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just jumped like usually at the end, and I was like, there is no note. Oh fuck, I'm not at the end. So I had to to enter the pyramid again.
Yeah.
Just scuffed. And then RBB, I was so upset I couldn't focus. I lost a minute and a half in RBB too.
Yeah.
Just with mistakes everywhere.
Yeah. So
Came back in Clockwood, it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of spaghetti everywhere. And so yeah, Mium, I was saying, what was your going? Were you saying you could have predicted it would have been such a close race? Oh, okay. So Mium, you saw the stream during RBB?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like pretty crazy. Like at the end of Bubble Gloop Swamp, it was just like, this is like a real race.
What happened to Mium? She had a huge lead, and then I don't know what happened.
It was Click Clock Wood, basically. Like lots of small things in Click Clock Wood and Bubble Gloop. I mean, I think you were at the furthest point. I think you were maybe 2.5 minutes ahead, kind of thing. But then after all that, you were maybe like,
no.
Yeah, you were maybe like a minute and a bit, and then it was yeah, it just slowly started. Just like, I think your Bubble Gloop was like much better in general.
Big to question too, apparently.
Yeah, and then Mium got a picture question on the first Joker square. And then a grunty question on the second square.
Oh no.
Yeah.
ほら、ほ
Yeah.
ら。
But got the grunty question wrong, thank goodness. So yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
made it really close. So
Really high.
yeah, congrats, Mium.
Congrats,
Thank you.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, Mium, you'll be racing Trep.
あ、やだ。
や
やだ。やだ。ディスライク。ディスライク。やだ。
Good luck
や
with
だ。
that.
やだ。
Yeah, so that'll be a fun race. So schedule up when you can. Another European versus
配信。
No.
yeah.
やだ。
And yeah, Oxy, you'll be going to race Eric's. So racing Eric's Sanks. So hopefully you guys can schedule up too. So
That should be okay.
that's all I got for you guys, unless you have anything else to say.
Scarfed.
Scuffed?
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Me-
thanks for the host. Thanks for the race.
Yeah,
That's
no
cool.
problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any last words? Any last words for the stream, Mium?
あ、まだ keep to continue ラン。
Oh, I
な
keep...
んバカだ。ラン、やる。まだやる。Another ラン。After.
All right. GG's everyone, and we'll see you on the next race. I don't think we have anything scheduled, but there's more races to be scheduled now that this has happened. So she's gonna keep going after this. Okay, good, Mium. Good. Good luck versus Trep. All right. Goodbye, everyone. See you next
Goodbye.
time. Bye.
バイバイ。